Annual performance review conducted today. Apparently surviving another year qualifies as continued employment. Meeting was mandatory. Understanding was optional. They sat me down by the cargo bay, said, "Let's discuss your work this day." I said, "Which part?" They said, "All. Turns out survival counts as a call." They said, "You show remarkable strain." I said, "That's just unaddressed pain." They said, "Your tolerance is very high." I said, "That's what happens when quitting ain't an option to try." Performance review for the chart keeper's role. Apparently I exceed in losing my soul. Reliable hands, dependable mind, mostly just fixing what others decline. Strange kind of praise when all is through. They liked what I did, just not what I knew. Strengths listed: calm under pressure, does not escalate conflict, capable of extended hardship, hard to break. They said, "You work well without reward." I said, "That's called keeping your word." They said, "You rarely ever complain." I said, "That's called managing pain." They said, "Your loyalty's proven and clear." I said, "I was stationed here. Promotion path, unchanged load, same rough waters, same long road." Performance review from a tired hand. Chart keeper still where he used to stand. Could have rebelled, could have withdrew, mostly just did what I said I would do. Funny system when you understand. Dependable men become part of the plan. Areas needing improvement, needs fewer expectations, needs less emotional range, needs to require less fairness. Recommendation: become simpler. Still, a few saw past the chart and name, saw the man instead of the frame. Left small kindness, nothing loud, never performed it for a crowd. One knew when the day ran long, time to kindness like a quiet song. Another knew when silence spoke, sat through storms, nobody joked. Strange what keeps a man upright, not grand rescue, just moments right. They asked, "What motivates you to stay?" I said, "Duty mostly, day by day." They asked, "What would improve morale?" I said, "Mutual effort would tip the scale." They wrote that down like it was new, filed it away like they always do. Reviewer comment: employee shows strong endurance. Unwritten comment: employee had no alternative. Performance review now sealed and read. Chart keeper still somehow ahead. Not by rank, not by claim, just by refusing to play the blame game. Some men shine, some withdraw, some just outlast what they saw. Exceeds expectations in hardship tolerance, meets expectations in silence, needs improvement in self-preservation. Personal note added by chart keeper. Still learning that last one.